Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Crafty Author for Friday, April 10th, 2020. How's everybody doing tonight? It is Good Friday, so I worked all day, unfortunately. My plan was not to do that, but I did. I apologize for being late because that's what I was doing. I was still working. Sometimes working from home isn't always the best because it's like you never leave. So yeah, I really wasn't too thrilled about it, but we just took a new listing. Hi, Candy. We took a new listing and we had to get it all ready to go and get it up on the MLS. And so now it's all done. Like my hair today. Real cute, huh? Starting to get real creative now. Now that my hair is growing and yes, I'm a hot mess now. So no cute little sweet things. Hi, CJ. No cute little A-line Bob anymore. And now it's just kind of going wild and crazy. I finally took off my nail polish, my pink polish. I am waiting. I did buy off of Amazon. I think maybe I don't know. I'm sure I told you this, but I'll tell you again because I repeat myself. I bought some gel polish and because I can polish my own nails. Hi, Rainy. And I got a heat lamp, one of those UV LED lamps. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. And so I'm still waiting for that. Those things were backlogged. I couldn't believe it. 3 weeks it's going to take for my UV LED lamp to get here. I hope it gets here because you know what? My nails might all break off before then. I hope not. But I'm excited to try the new gel stuff. My sister has one, so I guess if I really, really wanted to do it, I could. But I didn't. So, hi, Joyce. Welcome. And, yeah. So, nothing too exciting going on here today. Like I said, it is Good Friday. It's Friday. Yay, Friday. Blacklist is on tonight. I'm excited. I love to watch Blacklist. Nice. Yes, Helen. Mine are getting that way. I'm really concerned because once my nail, here's a mop. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, all that matters is that the nails look great, right? So my nails will start splitting like right here. And that's why I'm like, oh boy, I hope they can just hold out just a little bit longer. I normally do them myself. I'll just use regular polish, but I had one split and it's this thumbnail here. This one, it always splits like right there. It hurts so bad. Anyway, that's why I have to keep my nails pretty short. But, what was I going to say? I started getting them dipped. And I actually like the dip. The dipping is nice. It reminds me a little bit of acrylic, but not as damaging to your nails. But you know what? It's still, and I hate to break it to everybody, it still damages your nails. So does gel. All of it does. Anytime you're putting that crap on your nails, it messes them up. But what do you do, right? It's kind of a first world problem, I think. Yeah, so waiting for that to come in. I'm excited because I think it will be neat to do it. I've actually wanted to try it on my toes. Right? Should I show you the price that we pay? I'm almost afraid to show you what I did today. Goodness sakes. All right, since there's no shame, I'll show you. Oh, yeah, leave them short. That's what I do. I see these nails and I think, ooh, I want my nails to be long and pretty like that, but that doesn't happen. I know, Rainy. I'm the same way. Once I You know, my sister does her own nails. She's been doing them for years. She's had one of those UV LED little lamps for a really long time, for like years. She always does her own nails. She's very, very good. She can even do a French on herself, like a French manicure. She's very good, okay? As a matter of fact, I had her come over 2 weeks ago and polish my toenails. And it was funny because I told her, I said, I need you to, I called her and I said, I need you to come over and polish my toenails because I'm too fat to polish them myself. She started laughing. You guys, I used to be so skinny and flexible. I used to just be able to pick them up and just polish my toenails. I can't anymore. I'm too fat. Like, I can't breathe. I'm like, oh my God. I can't believe I just admitted that on camera to the whole world. Seriously. But it is the truth. I mean, can anybody else relate? I mean, hello, it's hard. Right? Helen, I hear ya. Oh my gosh. I sit there with a little old makeup brush that I have, and I sit there with some acetone, and I take it, and every time I polish my nails, I'm not even joking, I sit there and I have to wipe all the way around because I will get, thanks, Rebecca. I will get polish all over the place. It's a mess. My toenails are no different, you guys. It's a hot mess, I'm telling you. So let me show you what I did today. Because a toothpick, that's a good idea. I should try that. I decided that my eyebrows needed a good plucking. Thank God I wear glasses because glasses cover up a lot of stuff. Okay, so just like when we had this conversation with my friend Jeremy last week, yeah, I showed you all that my eyelashes were missing, right? Like they were falling out only in this eye, not this eye, but this eye. So I had to wear fake eyelashes. Well, my eyelashes are growing back. Ha! I showed them to my daughter the other day and she started laughing. She goes, "Oh my gosh, Mom, you have stubs." I was like, "What?" She's like, "You have little stubs for hairs in your eyes, your eyelashes there." Oi, my kids, I tell you, they have a sense of humor like I do. They're nuts like me. So, anyway, so today I decided, well, I need to pluck my eyebrows because they were getting a little crazy. All right, they were. And I tend to have real, I'm not nuts like you. You are, CJ. That's my son, guys. You're nuts like Pops of God. And well, your dad has a crazy sense of humor too. So, anyway, so I was like, well, I'll just pluck my my eyebrows and see what happens, right? Because even though as I get older, they're starting to thin out a bit, and I don't have to pluck as often, which is really, really nice. Let me tell you, I can get really thick eyebrows. So you have, oh, good idea, the tattoo. All right, I'm going to show it to you. One of these things is not like the other. Can you see? Can you see it? It's a mess. It's a mess. And I'm telling you right now, the reason it's a mess was because I thought, well, I just took a bath and I could just pluck them instead of, it does hurt. Instead of going out into my car like I know I should have and sitting in front of my visor and plucking. Right, see, glasses cover everything. It's when I take them off, I look like a freak show. Oh my gosh, I should have gone out to my car, sat in front of the visor and plucked, but I didn't. Instead, I took the 20 times magnifying mirror, you know, that shows every pore on your face too. So you think that there's something like really wrong with your face, even though there's not. That's what I tried to pluck my eyebrows with. It did not turn out well. Yeah, but you know what? The beauty of it is that they'll grow back at some point. So, hey, I don't have to pluck my eyebrows for a while. Right, Candy? I should be good for another month. Gosh, I am telling you. I did that to I told my husband that too. One time I was messing around with that 20 times magnifying mirror. I use that mirror when I put on, like when I wear mascara, I'll put it on so I can get every lash coated. I'm very, very anal about mascara. So anyway, I told him, because I could see like all the pores in my face and the freckles, and I told him, like, oh my God, I'm so ugly. He started laughing. He goes, you are so crazy. He's like, everybody looks ugly in a 20 times magnified mirror. Like, he's like, stop looking at it. Oh, Helen. Cracking me up. Have you got, oh my gosh. You know, I was kind of mad at my mom because she did not prepare me for some of the things that would happen. Oh, thank you, Candy. Some of the things that would happen as I aged and got older, some things she forgot to tell me about. Like, you get like this one little chin hair, like down here, that won't go away. Or two of them, actually, in my case, that I have to pluck. It's the weirdest thing. Like, why? Why do I have those two little chin hairs? I don't get it, you know? 3 of them. Yeah, see, Helen, 3 chin hairs. Why? What is the purpose in that? I mean, what is the purpose in that? Hormones. Right. Oh, God. Am I turning into a man? I hope not. And it is thick. Yes, Rebecca, you're lucky. You only have 1. But they're really thick. It's like a stubble. I don't even shave. Come on. I don't shave my face. Why do I have stubble? Yeah, it gives me. Yeah, Chris, it gives me something to do. Hey, you guys know what my son likes to do? Hi, Vicky. Welcome. Oh, Helen, you are so lucky. I still have to do that. 1 beard hair. You're still young, Helen. That is so funny. That is so funny. I'm going to expose you, Chris. I'm going to expose you right now. Okay, so my son, every time, and I don't know what it is about this. Maybe you guys have the same issue. Hi, Gwen. My husband and my son, every time, which would be every Saturday and every Wednesday, when I clean the bathroom sink, the bathroom counter, they have to go in there and shave. Why? Just why? That's what I want to know. Why? Why do they wait until after I clean to go in there and shave? Why can't they clean in there when it's dirty? That's going to be the age-old question. Hair gets itchy. It gets itchy every Wednesday and Saturday when I clean. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Or it doesn't get itchy prior to that? It's because it's nice and clean, right? We got to mess it up. It's kind of like when your kids are little and you clean the bathroom and they go in there and they play in the water. Get it all over the mirror and the counter. It's never ending. Never ending. So if you're a young mom, I just want you to know it never ends. It continues. It must be the cleaning products I use. It attracts them. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, you guys do. You guys are pretty considerate. But you still get it in the sink and on the counters, even though you use a trash can. But I do appreciate you using the trash can. So thank you. Thank you for that. So do any of you have any big plans for this weekend? I mean, I know it's Easter and we're all kind of locked in, but I'm probably going to get up on Sunday and I will watch church. And we're going to have a ham dinner here, just my husband and I and our son, Chris. And I'll take the Easter baskets over to the grandbabies who just live around the corner. And I'll leave those there for them. So that's really it. And then I'll probably just be lazy and watch TV. By yourself, huh, Helen? Well, that's kind of nice. It's quiet, right? You could watch whatever you want. Read whatever you want. Heck, you could do whatever you want. I like to watch that series, that Roma, I think her name is Roma Downey. She was in it, the Bible series. I love to watch that on Easter. I binge watch it. Oh, wow. Really, Vicky? They mean serious business there. Yeah, Helen. That's what I should do. I should drink a couple glasses of wine. Wow. Tiger King binge? No. What? $50? That's a score. Nice, Candy. Yeah. It'll be a nice quiet day. $50 for a serger. Oh my gosh, you lucky girl. Good, Vicky. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, you don't want that stuff. It's nasty. Here in Colorado, we're pretty I mean, they say that we've already hit the peak. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Jackie. Yep. Yeah, my husband does too. He has a letter because he's essential personnel. Nice. So that's okay. That's great. I'm looking to buy a serger myself. And I was actually thinking about getting one during this time. Aw. How sweet, Gwen. That's wonderful. Oh, yeah. Speaking of masks, hang on just a second. I'll show you. I'm glad you guys brought that up because I forgot to show you. I made some masks. More masks. Oh, no. This one I made, and I used ribbon, the ribbon this time. But I put, yeah, the cars aren't allowed to go through. I put a pipe cleaner in here so it bends for the nose guard. So all I did was I made it the same way in the pattern in case you want to make one like this. I did it because when I put my glasses on, they steam up and fog up. But I found that this didn't really work that great, but it does help a little bit. Yeah, the twisty tie would work too. But that's what I did. I made myself one to go over my nose, like so. So, yeah, I was kind of bored yesterday, and I just kind of did them. I did 2 of them. But anyway, that's what I did. Stick a pipe cleaner in there. Create a pocket, stick a pipe cleaner in. It's easy peasy. Yeah, so here, yeah, you should, Rebecca. You can use a twisty tie, or you can do a pipe cleaner. And I've seen some people using metal, like those that used to be in like a file folder. They'll pull those out and use them. I would be really afraid, though, that that would cut it. Yeah. Yeah, Candy. I don't blame you. It's hard. I haven't really done much myself, to be honest. I just kind of been like in a funk, you know. Yeah, floral wire. That's true. I haven't tried that one. I have some of that. I should try that. Same with paper clips. I'll have to give those a whirl because gets a little crazy. Yeah. I think just about everywhere wants you to use them. I was actually surprised, though. Yesterday, I went to the grocery store to pick up some things. Oh my God, 400? Wow, you are Wonder Woman there. And I thought that my 20 that I've made was a lot. Wow, that's impressive, Rebecca. My hat's off to you on that one. Good job. You must be sick of masks. Oh, nice, Helen. Yeah, I bet you are exhausted. I think I told you guys, did I tell you that AccuQuilt came out with a mask die? They have a couple of them, couple mask dies. So if you have an AccuQuilt, you can get on there and get some and make them and sell them. I know that Etsy is sent out an email. They're looking for people to make masks and sell them. So if you're looking to make some money, that's an easy way to make money. Yeah, no toilet paper, right, Gwen? What is with that? So I was going to tell you, I went to the grocery store yesterday, and I was so happy because people have finally stopped panic buying, or so it appears. The shelves were fully stocked. It looked just like it would on any normal day, and it had been there for a while. Yep, Helen, I did all mine for free too. And so I was talking to one of the guys who works there, and he said, yeah, they were seeing a big slowdown on the panic buying. So that was good. Still no toilet paper. There were flushable toilet wipes, but no toilet paper. I still don't understand the toilet paper hoarding. I just don't get it. But hey, to each their own. But I was surprised because most of the employees there did not have masks on. And I don't know about you, but when I go to the store, I wear masks and gloves. I said that in reverse. Hi, Diane. I wear a mask and gloves. That's what I meant to say. So I'm just not risking it, you know. I mean, I don't want to make my grandkids sick or my own kids sick or heck, even myself or my husband sick for that matter. Plus, I also have a lot of elderly folks in my family that I need to be well, because if I need to take care of them, then, I can't be sick. All right. So, yeah, things seem to be calming down a little bit here in Colorado. Where officially the ban supposedly is lifted on April 26th, which is the day after my birthday. Yay! Wouldn't that be cool? Right. Helen, and why should they? They shouldn't take that back. If you're an idiot and you go crazy like that, oh my gosh. They shouldn't have to take that back. I'm sorry, but no. People lost their minds. Anyway, all right. Losing your cotton picking mind. I'll say something else, but I'll be nice. And I will tell you something else too. Boy, this whole thing, this whole virus thing has really, really brought out. Hi, Tammy. Aw, thank you so much. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. It has really brought out some of the ugly in people. It's brought out the great things in people too, but some of the ugly. And I've really, really noticed it. I've noticed it in on YouTube, especially people when they comment. Not you guys, but I get comments and they go to a filtered section. Wow, some of the stuff that I see, I'm just like, are you kidding me? People can be so freaking mean and rude. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, you know what I do to people like that? I block them. I'm like, I don't need your negativity. Bye-bye. Boom. But, yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe it. I had to do that to someone in one of my groups too, and it made me very sad. Oh, hi, Robin. Welcome. Oh, I can only imagine, Rebecca. I can only imagine. Yeah. People, you know, I think there are a lot of very kind people in the world, but there are some really, really awful ones too. Right? That's my whole thing too. I'm like, if you don't like what somebody is saying, or you don't like what they do, or their style doesn't work for you. That's funny, Gwen. It's like there's like a million other people on YouTube and wherever else you're at that you can follow. I mean, goodness sakes, you know. There's plenty to go around for everyone. Yes, they can. They really can. Although I will say I am guilty of it too. But I get kind of grumpy like that when I go to my doctor. She probably thinks I'm like a horrible person because, well, I'll tell you what, I don't go to the doctor unless I'm like really sick. So I can be a real pain in the butt when I'm sick. Okay, Helen. Um, yeah, it just brings out the worst in me when I don't feel good. So there's that. She probably thinks I'm grouchy because that's the only time she ever sees me. She's probably like, geez, lady. But what's funny about that is that my son-in-law, his mom used to actually work at the doctor's office that I go to. So she knows all those people. And they all know that we're related. I feel sorry for her. They're probably like, wow, your daughter-in-law's mom's really not nice. But no, I try not to be mean. But when you don't feel good, you know, it's kind of hard sometimes. But anyway, are you really? Are you guys still open? Or is it just it's curbside, you said? What? 2 hours? Oh, curbside only. Oh my gosh. Wow. There too, Diane. I thought Joann's was completely shut down. Why haven't I been online buying fabric? Oh my gosh. What's KCMO, Candy? Mail order. Yeah, Diane, I could do the mail order. I've tried to stay away from buying fabric, you see. I got too much fabric. My husband will kill me. I am thinking about buying some, honestly, some Tulip Pink. I really want to because I love her prints. I love them so much. I just want to make myself a bright, crazy quilt with it. If you hear me. Don't use, oh yeah, no, I wouldn't use flannel. Yeah, that's a good tip. That's a very, very good tip about the flannel. Yeah, I've only used cotton. My daughter has asthma. She's had it since she was born. So yeah, I know you've got to be real careful. Those fibers can get in there and really mess with you. Yeah, bummer. Do storage. Oh my gosh. To storage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is so crazy. I love it. Really, Tammy. Oh, I love her fabric. I really do. Did you see when she came out with that? I know I've talked about this before, but I'm obsessed with it, so I'm going to talk about it again. She had that Bernina that she came out with. I think it was the Bernina 880. Wow. That's pretty cool, though. It's like a house full of fabric. It's a quilter's dream house. It's your she shed. she came out, had that limited edition Bernina with the polka dots. Oh, I loved them. And it had the iridescent rainbow colored scissors and rotary cutter. I wanted that machine so stinking bad. I even called to find out how much it cost, and I was just like, oh. Right, you're good. You're good to go. It's awesome. Oh, Robin. Batting, yes. I bought batting, 2 big gigantic rolls. Yes. Hang on a second. Yeah, it was awesome. It wasn't more than the regular Bernina. It was I want to say it was $6,000. It was on special. And you got all of it that came with it, including the quilting. It was a quilting machine, and the embroidery module came with it. So you got the quilting machine and the embroidery machine. And then came with all kinds of cool stuff. I do think that my store had it for $6,000. I think that's what I remember them saying. And then it was like, oh, well, I could trade in my machine and get it for, you know, $1,000 off. But it just didn't make sense financially to do it. It really didn't. So the thing with the Berninas, I love Berninas. Yeah, no, they're really expensive. The lady at the quilt store that I was at, where I test drove one, she kept trying to tell me that I needed to buy this Bernina. And I love Berninas because they are amazing. 5,800. Okay, ours doesn't have any more. They're all sold out. But it was a $10,000 machine. I was like, I don't think I can have this machine. Don't have that kind of cash. No. So, but when I get my rolls, I buy the big rolls. I was going to tell you about the batting. I bought the big Pellon rolls of the batting from Joann's. I got them on sale. I'm trying to think, was it 25 or 45? 25 or 45? I think it's 25 yards. It was 90 inches wide or something like that. I'm almost through the first roll, and I bought it, I think, 2 years ago. And I make a lot of quilts. So, it's lasted me a long time. It's really good. I loved it. And it's great. I'm looking to do Warm and Natural next time. I really like the Warm and Natural product. I find that it doesn't have as much fuzzing going on. And yeah, so that's what's I find with allergies and stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. With allergies, it gets up in my nose. Yeah, I love Warm and Natural. Needle felted. I don't know, Diane. It might be. It could very well be. Wow. That's crazy, Gwen. I know they're workhorses. Yeah, Hobbs is good too. Yeah, needle punched. I know what you're talking about. What was that other one? The one that Dreamers Cotton or whatever. That's my favorite. They sell that at the quilt stores. I use that stuff whenever I can get my hands on it, but that is like uber expensive. I was trying to buy a roll of it in bulk, but you have to be a retailer and have a license and all that to buy from them, so I couldn't do it. But I'm not going to spend all my money buying those little packages either, so I'll buy what I can afford and what works. Wow. Yeah, those Berninas, they're workhorses. I have not tried the bamboo, Diane. I've seen it, but I have not tried it. I will have to give that one a whirl. I've seen that one at Joann's. I think they carry the bamboo. I love Joann's. I miss being in that store. I like to go wander in that store by myself when I'm bored or when I have nothing to do. I just love to walk through the store. I don't even have to buy anything in there. I just love to just wander and look at everything. Yay, Robin. That's awesome. Oh, I bet it was, Diane. I bet it was a lot of fun. I think it would be a blast. I've told my husband. Oh, really, Tammy? Okay. Well, I will have to definitely give that a try. Yeah, I think it would be fun to work at Joann's. I've thought about getting a job there, like at nighttime. And but I just know that all my money would go to more fabric. Oh, yeah. Bye, Candy. Happy Easter to you. Yes, he is risen. Oh, Diane, sorry. But yes, it'll be, I'd love to be there, but I'd spend all my money on fabric. I spend all my money on fabric anyway. Now I'm trying to spend it on really expensive stuff, machines and everything else. I probably should, I really want to get a serger. I think it would be cool to have one. I wouldn't use it all the time, but I know that I would use it for certain things. I've heard you can use sergers for quilting too. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because I haven't used one. Tammy. Yeah, because you would owe them on payday. Yeah, I wouldn't use the serger much either. I would use it for like the masks and like sometimes I make baby clothes, little dresses and things. And you see how much fabric I have here behind me. I should make them and sell them with a blanket as a set. They seriously will let you owe them money so you can open up like a tab and then oh, I would be so screwed. Oh, that would not be good. I never ever needed to hear that ever ever ever. No. Oh my gosh, my husband would, he's not going to like this conversation. I hope he's not listening. Oh wait, my son's probably still on here though, and he'll tell him, "Hey Dad, Mom wants to get a job at Joanne so she could have a tab." Oh my gosh, you guys, that is hilarious. He's killing me. Oh my goodness sakes. That is too funny. That's cool. See, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a fancy schmancy machine. I just want like just a regular little serger to have around, like in case I do make a baby dress, you know, I don't have to sit there and fiddle with everything. I can just stick it through and go, and it'll be finished. The edges will be done. I think that would be so cute. Do you know what else I want to tell you here, guys? Diane, I know. I'm afraid to get one too. They do look hard, but I'm kind of excited. I want to tell you, I saw a woman do this. And so those of you that have a serger, I want you to think about this. When making a quilt, you can actually serge the edge of the quilt. You can serge it down and create that edge. And then when you go to put your binding on it, it makes it so much easier. I have heard of people doing this. I've not seen it done. I've just heard about it. Oh, really, Jerry? I think that might be a game changer for me. And that would pay for the serger. I'm just saying. If I could serge that down, that would be kind of neat. Not good at reading how. Yeah, Diane, I'm with you too. I'm a very visual learner. I know you can, Jackie. I do it with my sewing machine. I just think it would go, yeah, 50 bucks. Rebecca scored a serger. Lucky girl. I do use that. I have that ability on my, whatchamacallit, on my sewing machine. I actually have a foot that does an overcasting stitch on it, which is nice. But it takes a long time. It's kind of a pain in the rear because it takes so long to do it. It takes me, when I use that overcast stitch, depending on the size of the quilt. Now, if it's a baby quilt, it'll probably take me 10-15 minutes to get all the way around the quilt. It doesn't cut it, though. Oh, really? Is it because it's so thick? Oh, and never mind. Duh. I get what you're saying. Right, yeah. It doesn't cut it when you're going around the thing. It doesn't cut off the eight. Right. Yeah, it has no blade. That's right. So you're just stitching the three layers together. Hi, Sophs. Hi, girl. She just got back from her walk. She's so excited, huh? So wants to say hi to everybody. This is Sophie. Say hi, Sophies. Say hi. She always comes down here after her walk. Yes, she is a black lab mixed with crazy. We don't know. She's mixed with something. Yes, it does. It really does neaten up the edge, and it keeps it from getting all yucky when you're doing your binding. That's what I like about that. You do? Oh my gosh. Yes, she is so sweet. Rebecca, really? You have a black lab named Sophie too? How funny. How old is your Sophie? Oh, that's right. They do make those as well, Jackie. Yes, thank you. I forgot about those. Oh, she's a puppy, just a baby. My Sophie is 8. I know, they're always, they're babies. She is the biggest baby ever. Okay, so the scrap quilt that I made, I know I've told this story before too, but I'm going to tell you this again. So if you haven't seen the scrap quilt that I made from scraps, you need to go look at that, okay? Just look at the picture if you have to. Sophie was down here with me when I made that. Oh, yeah, so does mine. She's such a baby. Oh my gosh. She thinks she's like a 10-pound dog, and she's like 70 or 80 pounds. She likes to lay on top of me. And you know what else? She hates electronics. She hates them. So if you are on your phone or on a tablet, she'll sit there and give you a dirty look. I'm not kidding. I'll be watching TV at night playing my Yahtzee game, and she'll turn around and just give me the dirtiest look. Like, how dare you? And when she was a puppy, she grabbed, I'm not kidding. I was looking all over the house for my phone and the remote control, and that dog had taken it and put it outside in the backyard in the grass. Both of them. She put them out there. Just threw them out. She hates technology. It's funny. Maybe I should take a lesson from my dog. But, yeah, so the scrap quilt. Oh, yeah, she's hilarious. Rebecca, you can always join my Facebook group. You can post pictures in there. Go into my private Facebook group, The Crafty Author, and I will add you. You can post a picture in there and tag me in it. She thinks that that quilt is hers. So I threw it up on the couch the other night, and I went to go get a glass of water, and I come back, and she's all sprawled out on the couch on top of that quilt. Yes, Sister Sophie. Cute. So yeah, she thinks that that quilt is hers. And every time I pull it out, she lays down on it and I have no blanket. So there's there's that. I really need to finish the one that's on the wall here. You know, the one that's been hanging there forever that I don't know if I'll ever finish. But yeah, she's a trip. She's something else, let me tell you. That dog thinks, I swear to you, I think sometimes she's half human. Just like, how does she know? Like, she just immediately, the second I get on there, she's like, or if I put my earbuds in to listen to something, same thing, dirty look. And if she wants to go for a walk, because she is the most spoiled dog in the whole world, I'm just telling you that right now. She will sit there in the middle of the room and just stare you down. No, I haven't heard of that, Jackie. What are those? I hope not. That sounds scary. Where did you hear that? What? Do they have them in your area? Oh, no, we don't have those here. I've never seen one. Oh my gosh, I would freak out. Are they cool? Are they cool? They sound kind of scary. We have Uber and whatchamacallit. Yeah, I do. That's crazy. When did they roll that out? When did you guys start having that happen? When did you get delivery from them? Has that been for a while or is that recent? Yeah, Grubhub and DoorDash. Yeah, thank you, Diane. Thanks for completing my thought. Really? No, I have not seen that. Oh my gosh. Oh, robots. How do you feel about that, Jackie? I'm just curious. That's what I'm thinking, Diane. Well, I know Amazon has been talking about doing drones for a while, but there's some issues with the FCC, but, or, yeah. Is that right? Crazy. That's cool. I mean, I don't know. Technology is, it's a very interesting thing. It's a very interesting time to be alive. I will say that. I think it's both awesome and frightening all at the same time. Just post it in the, email it to me. My email is thecraftyauthor@gmail.com. That's thecraftyauthor@gmail.com. Just email it to me. That's so crazy. Wow. Yeah. It's crazy to see things evolving, isn't it? I mean, I think about what I've seen in just my short time here, and I'm just like amazed. I never, ever in my lifetime thought I'd be seeing the things that I see today. Ever. It's so completely different. I remember when we were kids, I was afraid in the 80s because I remember the stuff with Reagan and Gorbachev, and that was scary. And now I'm like, oh, here we go. Yeah, it's just amazing how time goes. And, you know, things just, things are the same, but yet they're not. And I think it's a really exciting time to be alive. Yes, Diane, so fast. It's so exciting and yet scary. It's kind of scary. But, you know, it is what it is. People survive or they don't. Nobody's going to make it out of here alive anyway, right? So, yeah, Rebecca, I know. And that's kind of where I'm at too for my kids and my grandkids. Yep. I'm very, very afraid for them, what kind of world they're going to live in. But you know, I have a friend. Right. It is, Tammy. It's really scary. Hi, Jane. Welcome. I'm glad you're here with us. We're just talking about how technology and everything is changing and how scary all of this is. So yeah, it's, I don't know. My friend was telling me though, because I posted that and she's like, you know, they'll adapt. And just like we did. We adapted to our grandparents. I can remember my grandparents being afraid, you know, of what the world was coming to. And because, I mean, you have to remember, this is going to make you laugh, but MTV came out when I was like 12. And we had cable, and that was new. Prior to that, we didn't have that. But then I had, I was watching MTV one day at my grandma's house, and who should come on the TV but Boy George. Here's a grown man in a dress with makeup on, dancing around on TV. And I thought my grandma was going to have a heart attack and die on the spot. And she was like, what in the world is that? And when I told her, she was like, no. And now I look at where we are at today, and things are very, very different. So, I don't know. I guess they'll adapt, you know. Lexington dresses the same. That's so funny. You know, that guy has a beautiful voice. Yeah, Tammy, they probably will. Your nephew lives where, Gwen? He lives here? Yeah, I think these kids are... Congratulations on the 50 years. Right? Hi, Penny. Oh, in England, Gwen. Okay. I know. Isn't it? It is crazy, right? And it's live. A live conversation. And you can just talk to somebody. It is. It's amazing. I mean, technology really is amazing. It's come a long way. You can stay connected to people throughout the whole entire world. You know, I mean, that's pretty cool. Hi, Karen from Georgia. Yeah, it's really neat. It's neat how it connects everybody. Yes, Penny. We are all procrastinating at the moment. You're not the only one. I still have, let me show you what procrastination looks like, shall we? Do you see that pile right there? Those are the half square triangles for the quilt that we're doing the sew along on that I still need to cut. I still haven't finished it. I think I got through maybe 4 of them yesterday. So, yeah, we're all procrastinating. It's just the times, I think. Oh. Where is, oh, you haven't even started yet. Even better, Penny. Jane, who are you asking where they're from? I hear the birds outside. They're chirping. They sound so awesome. I love birds. Yeah. Yeah, Tammy, I'm starting to get more and more like that every day. I know of at least 5 of them that I need to be working on. But you don't do anything. Hey, it's okay. That's okay. Watching is good too. Me. Oh, Jane, me. I'm in Denver, Colorado. Where are you at? Gwen, what part of Kansas are you in? Ohio. Central Illinois. Rebecca, what part of Kansas are you in? So, my husband's family. Ah, Topeka. Okay, in Overland Park. Okay. My husband's father was raised in Hillsboro, Kansas. Are you guys familiar with that area? There's nothing there. Don't blink. You might miss it. It's a small town. Hi, Mary in Illinois. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. What was that? You are splintering your plastic rulers with a rule. Oh, cool, Rebecca. Hi, Bettina. Hold on a second. I'm trying to be fancy here. Karen. What kind of rulers, what kind of plastic rulers are you using, first of all? And because when you're cutting, you should be cutting, it shouldn't be splintering. Hi, Natalie. Welcome. Thank you, Jackie. I saw that. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, maybe try doing it the other way. I've not had that issue, Karen. Oh, Diane, that makes sense. I will tell you this. Let me tell you, I've learned this from experience. When you get new blades, so I bought new blades for this sucker, right? And I put them on. I put one on here. And I didn't realize that I had 2 of them on here. It could be, Karen, it could be. I would just try and get, boy, I don't know. Get as close to the edge without nicking it. I know sometimes I'll nick the edge of this, but yeah, it's usually because I'm too close. You know what else you might want to try? It's a trick that I saw on Jordan Fabrics. If you take a weight and you put it down on your ruler when you're cutting, it gives you more control actually over your rotary cutter because you're not trying to hold down that fabric as much while you're trying to cut. I would try that. See if that helps. Be careful because you want to make sure you only have 1 blade on, and because they come greasy, they will stick to each other sometimes. If you have 2 blades on, your fabric will do nothing but shred. I couldn't figure out what was wrong. And then I was like, oh, hey, yeah, dummy. You have 2 blades on. Oh, I'm telling you, sometimes. It's interesting around here. Yep, that's true, Jackie. Yep, you can use a tub safety handle. That does work on the rulers too. It helps you to grip it better. So give that a try, Karen, and see if those tips work. I hope they do. And let us know if they do. That way we can also use that. You're trying to find good and easy patterns. What kind of patterns are you looking for? Aw, awesome, Penny. I do too. I love Donna Jordan. She's awesome. Okay, Jackie, I'll talk to you later. Oh, for the masks. Yeah, there's a lot of different patterns out there right now. You got to just find the one that works best for you, I think. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know who has the easiest one. Yeah, Rebecca. I found one and then I just kind of tweaked it and made it my own. I have 2 different ones that are on my channel. Actually, 3. You want an easy one that you can make? Is that what you're trying to say? I think, okay. So, Mary, I think you could probably just, if you wanted to, take 2 pieces of fabric, honestly. I would just cut them 9.5 inches maybe wide. 9.5 inches wide. Not sure how big this is across. This is about 7 or 8. Is it, Rebecca? Did you hear that? Mary Joanne's has a pattern that's really easy to make, and it's online. If you go to their website, you should be able to find that there. I know there are some really complicated ones out there, and I know that there are some really easy ones. You're welcome, Mary. If you have any more questions, let us know. Okay? We'll help you find the right pattern for you. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm slacking. Oh, do they? That's good to know too, Penny. Thank you. The CDC has a pattern as well. They have a YouTube channel with video instructions. Oh, without the elastic. Awesome. Yeah, because elastic is gone now. And I still have some, but I think I was telling you guys, when you go to cut the elastic, if you pull on it too much, it frays. So you got to be really careful. I get worried about that with the washing because of how often you need to wash those masks. I don't know. I don't really go out that much, so, you know, I have a couple masks and that's really about it. Are they? I was wondering about that, about those hair ties. You know what those hair ties are perfect for? You ever heard of a copy koozie? I had a pattern that I used to make. I did it with a, yeah, Starbucks. The little wraps that go around your Starbucks cups. When I was an author and I was writing, I had to make a lot of book swag. And I needed something that was very, very easy to do. So what I did was I got one of those and I just traced the pattern on fabric. And then I had my father-in-law at the time who had the screen printing shop. He screen printed my logo on each and every one of those after I sewed them. And then that's what I would use to pull around the mug, was the hair tie and a button. It was cool. They turned out really awesome. And I gave those away as freebies at my signing table. So I used to give away all kinds of cool swag. I still have a lot of stuff here from when I was writing and doing book signings. I gave most of it away to bloggers when I when I quit. Like, I signed a bunch of books because I had a bunch of paperbacks and stuff. So yeah, Penny, I was. Once upon a time. I had a whatchamacallit, I had a bunch of swag. I had pop bottle, those bottle caps, and I would put magnets on the back of them, but on the inside they had my book covers in on them and stuff. It was really cool. Jane, I get my fabric from all over, but mostly it comes from Joann's. So I've gotten it from a couple quilt shops, but mostly Joann's. Penny, I only have 2 that are currently out right now. So I have a book about how to make diaper cakes that's out there. And that's under my real name. That's under Anissa Seibel. And then my pen name that I used to write under was Allison Rains. And so that one, I have a book out. It's called Kiss of Summer. And it's a new adult romance book. It's for sale on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and I believe Kobo and everywhere. The paperbacks are no longer available. I quit producing the paperbacks and because they are expensive to do. And then, but they're available on ebook. And I used to write romance suspense, like a lot of suspense. And so I wrote a trilogy called the Fixer series, and then I wrote a single book called Tristan, which was kind of an erotic romance. And that one was very suspenseful too. It was erotica suspense is what it was, but it had a great storyline, and it was the guy in the book was a secondary character in my first books that everybody became so interested and intrigued with him that they wanted him to have his own book. So I ended up writing that and publishing that. Yeah, that one. He was very naughty. He was a very, very naughty man. And so, actually, Penny, the only one that's available is Kiss of Summer. I don't have the others available anymore. I pulled them off the market. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll republish them. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Jane. Well, thank you for joining me. That is very late. I go live on Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So Eastern Time would be 7 p.m. I'm not sure. Central Time is, I believe, 6, and Pacific Time is 4. But yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'll re-release those stories or not, but I don't know. They're kind of cool. They really were cool. And somebody said that they were able to get their hands on one of them, so I don't know. I don't know. But I've been out of the writing game for a while. All right, Tammy, you have a good night. You too, Jane. I probably should go too, guys. We've been chatting for about 68 minutes. Do I make bread? No, I don't make bread. I used to have a bread maker, but I didn't use it enough, so I don't have one. Yeah. Sorry. My husband does most of the cooking. I do the baking. Well, yeah, I would be baking bread, but no. I might make a cheesecake this weekend. I don't know. If I make a cheesecake, I might do a video on that and show you guys how to do it. Yeah, bread is getting very expensive. All groceries are. Yes, we do, Diane. You're welcome, Mary. Talking so. Yes, I agree. That would be so much fun to do a retreat, wouldn't it? I've often wanted to go to the Missouri Star Quilt Company one, and actually I was planning on going this summer, but who knows now? And I think they're probably all sold out. So, and I can only imagine all the women, all the quilters that are going to be dying to get out of the house. Yes, Me too. I love sewing. It is a blast. It would be really cool to do something like that. I should look into doing something like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. Just get a couple of gals together and do that. It would have to be small, but I think that would be kind of a fun little thing, a nice little retreat. Yeah. All right, Penny, you go eat dinner and you have a good night too. I'm actually going to go too, you guys, because it is getting a little bit late. I want to wish all of you a very happy Easter, especially those of you who celebrate it. And he is risen, and you guys take care of yourselves and stay healthy, and you keep sewing, and you know, reach out if you're getting lonely or whatnot. You can always reach out into the private Facebook group and hang out in there. And so I will see you guys all later. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.